Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. I don't know about you guys, but this is not how I wanted to start my weekend with a challenge like this, to be honest, and I don't even know how to call it. It's a very weird one. Like, the enemy, they hit really hard, they're very durable, they're resisting a lot, so I don't know. I did my best to try and get here all the feats done without the Galactic Legend, but maybe this is the first time ever that I simply was not able to do one of the feats without using a Galactic Legends, but at least I showed you 3 different Galactic Legends I use, so hopefully you do have one of them to get it knocked out. But before you even thinking about, how you're gonna do all the feats, whether you have Galactic Legends or not, the question is, do you have your Ewoks relic up, including Nissa? That's the real question. The other stuff, you kind of deal with it in your own way as we normally do. Anyway, I'll cover the modifiers and the feats first and then show you battles. As always, you can find YouTube chapters below if you do want to skip through. Otherwise, let's go ahead and review the modifier for Endor, part of the tribe. It's one of my favorite modifiers because it's really fun to use. So we do gain ability Rally the Tribe, which has a share cooldown of 8. The enemy, however, gets that as well on their side. And this ability does different things depending on who uses it. So if attackers use it, we do gain a mass assist. If healers or support, we gain some bonus turn meter, and finally if tank uses it, we gain some foresight and critical damage immunity. So this is really helpful, so use it in a timely fashion whenever you need to get a nice boost with whatever you need. Ewok modifier, quite a fun one. Most importantly in this one, so the enemies, whenever they target an enemy while attacking out of turn, they are stunned for 1 turn, which cannot be evaded or resisted. So we will be utilizing this to our advantage to try and stun lock the enemy. The only 2 we can't obviously is Han and 3PO and Chewie, because they have guard on them, so we won't be able to stun them days as well. But at least the other guys, we hopefully will be able to keep this under control. Then the odds modifier, unfortunately rebels are getting the good one, the good rebel modifier. So this is the one where they can keep attacking as long as they're critting. So a lot of RNG in this one because of this modifier, and even more RNG because obviously Han, he will shoot first, and then 3PO and Chewie assist, Chewbacca assists, Han can even multi-tap because of this odds modifier. So a lot of characters will just get 1 shot out of the gate. So it really, that's what RNG comes with some of these themes that I'll be showing you, like who goes Han first, and does that unit get 1 shot or not. So sometimes, you may need to restart a few times until you survive the opening sequence. So lots of RNG in this one. And as well, then we have the feats. Full team of Ewok units win after defeating 3 enemies in the same turn. So this is the feat that I was not able to do without using Galactic Legends. Like, I got close a couple of times with doing, the standard Darth Vader, Watt team, Treya thrown in there as well, and Malak. But so much RNG in that one. And also then CLS, he's resisting all the debuffs, so it's very difficult to actually line it up. I'm pretty sure if I would spend about 4 or 5 hours, I could line it up, but what's the point to show something like that you basically need half a day to line it up? So I've just given up for now for without using Galactic Legends for the Crush Them feat. If any of you were able to do this without using Galactic Legends, post the team in the comments below. How were you able to defeat 3 enemies in the same turn? And then the no leader feed there, I was able to get it done without Galactic Legend actually, so I will show you that at the end of the video. Again, RNG involved because of Han shooting first. However, for the Crush Them feat, all the Galactic Legend teams I used, they will do the no leader feat as well, so hopefully one of those can be useful for you. Okay, so with this long intro out of the way, let's look at the Ewoks first. So these are my Ewoks, so it's kind of a combination of Princess Leia farm, and as well I have Logray, an Ewok Scout, which I'm not using here actually at Relic 7 because of the operations for territory battles. So these are my Ewoks. They're okay, I guess, room for improvement. Now I didn't remod Chirpa, just, we don't really need speed, we got lots of bonus turn meter. I did remod Logray for as much potency as I could. Again, having speed on them is nice, but you know, they're gaining a bunch of turn meter anyway, so the main focus here would be potency for Logray. Why potency? Because his hypnotize ability removes 100% turn meter and dazes all enemies, with the exception of guarded enemies. They are immune to daze, so we need especially turn meter removal to land and daze as well, so we can keep these guys under control. So you want to chuck potency on your Logray. Same thing for Nissa. I just threw as much potency as I could on her because of her ability basic. That's actually in her unique, but her basic will be landing damage over times. And then which ability is it? Yep, this one, yeah. So it will remove 100% turn meter and stun as well. So also need potency for this stun and turn meter removal to land semi-reliably, I guess. But enemy, they do have high tenacity, so they like to resist a lot. As mentioned before, with her basic, she will be landing damage over time. So this is in her unique actually. So whenever an Ewok ally attacks out of turn, inflict a stack of damage over time to target enemy for 1 turn. So that's where I guess, you know, some of the damage will be coming as well from those damage over times. However, these damage over times, if you don't have potency, will eat you up because Luke on the other side, whenever he resists debuffs, he's recovering like some health and protection, maybe like 5% or something. I can't remember exactly the number. So basically then Nissa, whenever you target him, Nissa will be healing him up. That's why in order for Ewoks to be able to actually kill off Luke, you need to have lots of potency on Nissa. So actually Luke then is not resisting so much those damage over time, so you can actually defeat him that way. So definitely need potency on Nissa and Logray, but especially on Nissa for sure. But anyway, lots of stuff in here, kind of anti-CLS as well, so that's what kind of allows Ewoks to actually survive quite well. The other guys I did not remod, just some random mods on these guys, don't judge me, I don't really use Ewoks for anything, to be honest. I thought Ewok Elder would be nice because his basic can feed some turn meter to the team. He's got a revive if potentially somebody gets defeated as well. Anyway, again, there's lots of RNG here. Huhan will go first, but as long as everybody survive, you can continue the battle. Whoever gets stunned, you can cleanse them off with Nissa, call them for assist. There we go, and that's what we're gonna do here. We will utilize their counter attacks so that we can keep them stun locked. Priority should be taking out Chewbacca, so we'll just go all out after him. I don't know, I'll just do basic for some turn meter, I guess. And when Logray gets a turn, remove turn meter from 3PO and Chewie. And then we'll just keep piling on Chewbacca now. Just keep stacking those damage over time. See, that's where this potency is nice. Let's go ahead and try stun here, or remove turn meter from R2. Did not happen. Luke again counterattacked, stunned himself. Let's call here Elder for assist for some turn meter again. Let's get some foresight, and we'll just keep targeting Chewbacca so all the damage over time stack there. Let's get some turn meter for the team with Rally the Tribe ability. Okay, we'll just keep going. Come on, give me. Take down Chewbacca. No. Okay, now let's go ahead and dispel those debuffs. Okay, so Chewbacca is kind of in a good place to go down when he gets a turn, but we'll just keep going after him, I guess. See if we can finish him off without damage over times. Because as long as he's alive, we can't stun the other two. What I want to do here? Yeah, no, do you know what? Just keep going after Chewbacca. He's almost down. Let's see if we can finish him so we can keep these guys, other guys now under control. Come on, get him. Yeah, cool. Let's try and remove again turn meter from R2. We really want to keep removing turn meter from R2 so he doesn't use smoke screen. And same thing on 3PO and Chewie, so he doesn't cleanse the debuffs from his allies. There we go. Got Chewbacca down, and now we can get the stun party going. Keep hitting those guys so they counterattack and stun themselves. So after Chewbacca was down, I went after Han because he can, especially his special attack can do a lot of damage. So went after Han next. Then 3PO and Chewie as well, we'll go after him. His AoE can do some big damage as well, so I'm just kind of keep going after him. Keep an eye out on the turn meter there on Luke, and then you can push back turn meter with either Nissa special or Logray special there, just to, that Luke doesn't get a turn and cleanse off the days and things like that. Also worth mentioning that Luke, when he does not have call to action, he has 50% extra tenacity. So you really want him to pin him down once he does have call to action, so you can land those damage over times. Also note here in the end now, I just started doing basics on him, so we don't get assists from Nisa, and then you know, Luke can resist those damage over times. So just doing basics, so we don't let any debuffs, we don't give Luke chance to resist and recover health and protection. And that as well now finished off Luke, which for me completed here the Ewok feat. So I do need to do now others. As mentioned before, I'll do 3 different Galactic Legends for the Crush Them and No Leader feat. So we'll start off with Sith Eternal first, bringing in Armorer and Watt and Malgus and Malak for survivability. Again, depending on RNG, what survives or not, you know, you might need to retreat. So just keep retreating until everybody survive the opening sequence. I'm going to go ahead and link up the Wookiees to begin with. Okay, we got 3 stacks already, so let's go ahead and put those on Sith Eternal. We need him to survive at all costs, so I'll just do that first. Okay, here comes an AoE, but because he's linked, he can't crit us. Let's put actually Medpack on Malak, so he can recover some health, just that he stays alive long enough. Yeah, sure, let's give me some Foresight with Rally the Tribe ability, give me some assist. And I'm just kind of, you know, waiting until we get really our ultimate online. I then put Tank Tech as well on Sith Eternal, so he can dispel debuffs of himself. Sure, let's just go ahead, cleanse of Malak, do another Mass Assist. Alright, we got another 3 stacks of Beskar, so the next 3 stacks I put on Malak. And now basically Malak and Sith Eternal will be able to handle these guys without any issues really. Okay. Alright, R2 with his smoke screens being annoying a little bit, but I'm getting close now to my ultimate. So hopefully we can pull it out quickly. There we go, let's go ahead, go into ultimate. However, these guys are very durable, very tanky, so apart from the Link Wookiees, everybody will survive the ultimate power, so it wasn't much of an ultimate power at all. Let's use Rally the Tribe, give some turn meter to the team, and zap these guys. Wookiees went down, that's okay, so what I'll do now, I will link up Luke and Han, and then I'll just work down R2 into the red, and then once we get to one ultimate power again, we can hopefully kill them off. So there we go, we got R2 in red. They're very durable, very tanky, so, you know, shouldn't be too difficult to line them up. And now the other 2, doesn't matter how much health or protection they have, because they're linked, ultimate power will defeat them anyways. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead. Target R2, unloaded, boom, there we go. Defeated 3 enemies in the same turn, and as well did not use leader in the leading slot. So this would now get you max great. Another Galactic Legend squad, Rey with Unaligned Force users, but you do need a lot. We need extra health and defense from Commander Ahsoka's unique. Then Rey Jedi Training, her Mind Trick can daze, ability block. Also we have healing immunity that can't be resisted or cleansed. And obviously Rey, we need her ultimate to defeat 3 enemies in the same turn. That's why I modded mine for offense here, so just showing the stats I have on her. Then Seer Junda, she herself's got some extra durability built in her unique also. And then Cal's important, more health for our guys, and as well health and protection recovery. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's fine. So whoever gets like, you know, targeted in the opening sequence, drop Lifeblood on them. So they can take more hits. Well, the only other scoundrel here is Seer, so let's go ahead and do that. Swap turn meter with her, get some damage immunity for whoever. Then they get a few hits in, so you can see Cal's unique here keeping us alive. Constant some recovering health and protection. Alright, they're getting a bunch of turns now, unfortunately. Come on, Chewbacca, just stop attacking, there we go. Well, we can't daze 3PO and Chewie, unfortunately, because he's got guard. So we'll just save that for when somebody else is out of stealth, so we can daze them instead. Okay, we'll just drop healing immunity, I guess, on 3PO and Chewie for the time being. There we go. OG Chewie is out of stealth, so we should be able to land daze on him next time. Let's use the first ultimate. This should get rid of most of protection. So we'll need 2 ultimates for this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and daze their Chewbacca just to slow his assists down a bit. Okay. Yep. Come on, Rey, unload it, unload it. yeah, sure, just give me some mass assist, I guess. Why not? Let's go ahead and unload it. There we go. Got rid of most of protection on the guys. Now we just have to line up a whirlwind so we can finally actually stop all the healing from Chewbacca here. Okay, still don't have ultimate ready. Again, let's go ahead and swap here with Seer. Get some foresight with Rally of the Tribe. Again, 3PO and Chewie is out in the open. So just go ahead, whirlwind him. Hopefully this will take him down. There we go. First Wookiee is down. Let's go ahead, drop healing immunity on Luke. Do you know what? I will save the insta kill there from Ahsoka for Chewbacca, because otherwise you can see Chewbacca is constantly healing Han up and himself. So we need him out. Let's drop the days again with Rey. There we go. Force sleep on Chewbacca. He's gone. And now I'll just get some protection of Han, and then I will go into the ultimate on my next turn, because I'm not sure these guys are very durable. If you can, you know, one-shot them if they got some protection on them. So that's what I'll do here. Sure, just give over to Seer. There we go. Let's go ahead, drop the ultimate. And hopefully, now they don't have any protection on them, they just got health. So hopefully this will be enough. There we go. Come on, Rey, you can do it. Ugh. There we go. And Rey as well, with his kind of unaligned force user lineup, was able to get it to work. And I also tried Kylo. Worked pretty well, just kind of spread the damage with Kylo, and you know, once you've got everybody low, you unload the ultimate. I'm gonna stand, I brought in my Han so I can stand there Chewbacca just to slow them down in the opening sequence. And then I'm going to go ahead, put Matt Pack on Malak, just that he kind of, you know, can survive longer. Again, depending on who Han would shoot first here. You know, if he stuns Watt and takes him down, you probably want to retreat. But otherwise, other guys I think are okay. They can take a few hits. There we go. We got a stunned Chewbacca there. Let's see if we can stun R2 as well. Well, never mind. Let's get a mass assist. Okay, we get the AoE out. Okay, there goes Kylo on mass. Well, he took a couple of hits, I guess. Okay, so now we're just gonna go around here, spread the damage. I guess go after Chewbacca first, again, because, you know, he's constantly healing the team otherwise. Let's go ahead and clean off the debuffs from Malak. Let's get a stun on the Wookiee. Perfect. So he's now stunned for 2 turns. There goes Han. Let's go ahead, drain Chewbacca. Do an AoE here. Okay, cool. So with Chewbacca out, now what I was doing is just kind of spreading the damage. Try keeping Luke stun locked, and you know, just line it up. So you can see you don't need to worry about doing AoEs here. These guys are very durable. They can take a lot of hits. Okay, that's fine. We got now Luke in the yellow. Luke healing himself up. Just kind of spreading the damage. There we go. Got a stun on Luke. Let's do an AoE. And now that we've got 3 guys in the yellow, I'm just going to go ahead, drop my ultimate here. And I think, there we go. All right. Again, maybe it'll take a few attempts to line it up, but those are the 3 Galactic Legend teams that were able to knock it out. Obviously, if you're not doing the no leader feat at the same time and you put actually Galactic Legend in the leading slot, it will be easier, but then at least you don't have to worry about the no lead feat. So as mentioned before, I was able to find a team without leader to get it to work, but it just relied heavily on the RNG in the opening sequence, making sure that Han restarting at Han targeted Malak. And this kind of puts fear on everybody, kind of allowing you to get going. I'm gonna drain Luke here, spread some fear with Revan. Who do we want to fracture? Yeah, let's just fracture Luke just to stop him. And then I'm going to go ahead and isolate Chewbacca. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and increase cooldowns. Malak is taunting. I think he can take a couple of counterattacks. Okay, hang it. All right. Enough AoEs for the time being, so let's just use Rally the Tribe, Mass Assist. Let's see if we get an ability block on R2, so he does new smoke screen. Give me a shock maybe. Sure, perfect. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and drain Luke. Okay, cool. So we got Luke down, so step number 1 is complete here. Yeah, I just want to leave other guys alone for the time being until I get taunted back with Malak. So just kind of tap their R2, no AoEs, because they'll just wreck you. Let's go ahead and swap turn meter with the Raven. I think he should have another round of fear. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get some turn meter for the team with Rally the Tribe. No shock, unfortunately. All right, we got one more turn until Nihilus does his thing. So just kind of basics here. We don't want to do anything silly right now. Yep, just basics. Come on, Nihilus, get in here, buddy. Come on, Nihilus, come on, get a turn. Just basics. No, I don't want to do AoEs right now. Okay, cool. So I can actually drop a fracture again on somebody. Who do I want to fracture? Maybe Han. He can do a lot of damage. So let's go ahead, fracture Han. I'm gonna annihilate 3PO and Chewie because I have Chewbacca isolated anyway, so he's really a non-factor at this point. That's why I decided to annihilate 3PO and Chewie, spreading fear, draining R2, and we'll just keep Han alone, let him be feared, and then again we'll just go all after Chewbacca, keep spreading fear, annihilate Han, and finish off Chewie. So that was the one no leader team without using Galactic Legends. I was able to get to work, but again, had to keep restarting. I think I had to restart about 8 times until they finally went after Malak in the opening sequence. And there you have it, guys. That's all for today's video. Again, don't stress too much if you can't get max crate. As long as you can get silver crate, you still get your 2 Omicrons, and then you can go about your weekend and get it started. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.